Hello and welcome back to the Kindness Challenge, your week at the Empathy Gym. This is our last challenge, I know. And so we're going to try to do something a little bit different. All week we've been trying to flex our own empathic muscles. Well, now I want you to take that same energy and point it outward, encouraging kindness and empathy in other people. Because it turns out that these qualities are contagious. In my own research, my colleagues and I have found that when people believe others around them are caring and generous, they act in those ways themselves. The problem is that in our culture, at least, the loudest voices are not always the kindest, like at all. Think about a schoolyard bully, or an extreme pundit on cable news, or your favorite loud, mean person on Twitter. These folks might not represent us, but they take up so much airtime that it's easy to believe that they do, and to think that if we want to fit in, we have to fall in line. Since I published The War for Kindness, I've gotten hundreds of emails from people who tell me that they yearn for a more empathic culture, a sort of quiet majority hiding underneath the surface. So today, let's be loud, and let's make kindness and empathy visible. And I want you to try to do this in one of two ways. First, if you see someone do something truly kind or empathic, call them out. Elevate them. Make sure that they and others recognize what they've done. Second, if you see someone acting in a callous or unkind way, challenge them. Try to gently ask them how and why they might want to try to do better. When we make kindness and empathy visible, we also make them more contagious, more likely to spread. And that's the kind of contagion I think we could actually use these days. The writer Amos Oz once compared fighting hatred to putting out a fire. And he said, and I'm paraphrasing, if you have a bucket, fill it with water and pour it on the fire. And if you don't have a bucket, grab a teacup. And if you don't have a cup, grab a teaspoon. And a teaspoon is small and the fire is large, but there are millions of us, each one of whom has a teaspoon. So today we're going to try to use that same energy to work together to build a culture of kindness and empathy. Now, as always, I hope that this challenge has been useful to you, and you can always share your experiences using the hashtag #KindnessChallenge. And I want to say thank you for taking part in this 5-day exercise with me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. And remember, these challenges aren't just here this week. And the fight to try to become kinder and encourage kindness in others is not a week-long activity. It is a lifelong activity. And whenever you want them, these challenges will be available to you and anyone with whom you want to share them at warforkindness.com/challenges. So again, I'm wishing you well, and I hope that you try and keep connecting.